Hey guys, welcome to my next video on reading fill in the blanks, drag and drop. So today we are going to do a reading fill in the blanks from drag and drop section, and this is the question for practice. This is one of the questions from PTE Master website. You can log into this website, find the description below in the description section for the link for this website, and you can get started. So this website has free section for reading. So especially for reading section, if you want to practice, you can start practicing for free, and it will give you the right answer as well. And if you see here, it says this question carries marks for reading only 25%. So this is the right, so reading fill in the blanks, drag and drop, it gives you mark 25% for reading only. Let's try to solve this question. Before starting this question, let me tell you that there are a few things you need to consider while doing reading fill in the blanks. The first thing is grammar. You can use your grammar techniques to find the right answer for fill in the blanks. And the next one is contextual knowledge. You have to study this, you have to read the sentence, you have to read the paragraph and find out what is the idea of the sentence, what is the topic of that paragraph, and then you can find out the right word for the box. Next one is vocabulary. If you don't know the meaning of any words given here, for example, these are the option pool. If you don't know the meaning of the options, then it's very difficult for you to find the right answer in the box. If you know the meaning, then it's easy. So it's better to have a clear idea of some of the words. And the next one is collocations, which is not so common, but it will help you sometimes. All right, let's see what strategies will we use in solving this fill in the blanks. Let's get started. At the end of the last ice age, the dash ice disrupted the ocean current. The dash ice. The happens ice doesn't sound right. The melting ice could be, because ice could be melting, and that could disrupt the ocean current. The dramatic ice disrupted. No. The warming ice. Not really. The population size, the happened ice. So I think, as per my common sense, that's what I use. Contextual knowledge. I think the right answer is the melting ice disrupted the ocean current. Yeah, because ice could be melt down and then it could disrupt the ocean current. Yeah, that is the contextual knowledge which I just used in the first option. Let's go to the second box. Even though the rest of the planet was dash up, the rest of the planet was happens up. No, was something up. It was going up. It was happening something. So there should be something with verb for verb ing was happening, or was dramatic, was dramatic up, no, was warming up, could be, was populations up, was happened up, no. I think the rest of the planet was warming up. So I think that is the right option, right? So the next, the North Atlantic region remained in a cool period for 1300 years. The same thing, that's around 8,000 years ago. The same thing, that's around 8,000 years ago. So 8,000 years ago means that was in the past. If the sentence is in past tense, there should be something verb to, right? So you might come up with happens or happened. The same thing happened around 8,000 years ago. Since it happened in the past, so we use something with verb to, happened in the past. When the cooling when the cooling lasted about 100 years, and it could happen again today, even a short period of cooling in the North Atlantic could have a dash effect, on the wildlife. So effect could be happens effect, dramatic effect, right? We have heard it many times. Dramatic effect, we can say this is a collocation. Dramatic effect is a collocation. We can say that dramatic effect on the wildlife and the human dash living there. And the human populations, that is also a collocation. Human populations. So collocations are the two words, two phrasal verbs that always come side by side. Mostly you will get academic words like, human population. It's very common collocation. You can get this in examination. Dramatic effect. This is very common. You can get such type of collocations in exam. If you know that these are collocations, you can solve the boxes. You can solve the fill in the blank side. So here in this question, we use common sense to fill up one box. Next one was common sense as well. The third thing was the grammar. We knew that there won't be any word with verb to, because the sentence was past tense. And then the next one was collocations, and the other one was collocation as well. See, if you see how we have used our strategies to use the how we have used our strategies to solve the fill in the blanks in this question. So if you happen to use this website, there are so many questions here in this website alone. There are 327 questions. You need to practice at least 250 to 300 fill in the blanks to be confident. Before you go to exam, you need to be confident on fill in the blanks. So just make sure you know basic things about grammar, collocations, contextual knowledge. You don't have to know anything about contextual knowledge. You will know about it when you see the question. You have to read the sentence and you have to identify which word will add in that sentence after you know the idea of that sentence. And vocabulary. You can improve your vocabulary by finding out the meaning of some questions which are new to you when you see them while practicing. For example, see, right now I'm practicing this question. For example, if I don't know the meaning of dramatic, for example, let's say I don't know the meaning of dramatic. If I don't know the meaning, I won't be able to decide that, okay, dramatic would be in that box. So if that happens while I'm practicing, just turn on the dictionary app in your mobile phone and then type what is the meaning of dramatic, and then find out the meaning and then study. And once you find the meaning, try to implement that meaning into the sentence. If you know why that option is the right answer, it will help you a lot. So while practicing, not only focus on what is the right answer, but you have to focus on why is that the right answer. Once you know the logic, you will get confidence. That's how you practice, right? All right, so let's do that much for today. Just comment below in the comment section what sections are you struggling most with, and then we can make another video on the sections. And all the best, keep practicing. Don't forget to like and subscribe.